The second star on Inter's shirt is a permanent reminder of their recent dominance in the derby. But Simone Inzaghi has warned his players there are no prizes for Nerazzurri nostalgia tonight. 6 consecutive losses in the Derby della Madonnina cost Stefano Pioli his job. And further failure in this fixture for Milan now under Paulo Fonseca could spell the end for Pioli's successor already. It's a huge game, it always is in the Derby della Madonnina, but special circumstances tonight. We're just moments away from Inter against Milan. Before we get started, there will be a minute's silence for Totò Schillaci. Milan were relieved to learn Maignon's injury was not as serious as first feared, while Emerson replaces the injured captain Calabria, and Gabia also comes in at the back. Fonseca gambles with a very aggressive 4-4-2. Loftus-Cheek makes way for Tammy Abraham. A minute's silence, which then gave way to applause for Totò Schillaci, a former Inter and Juventus player amongst others, an icon for the Italian national team, synonymous with the notti magiche of Italia 90. If the Derby della Madonnina is anything like the last 6 editions, Inter will end up the evening on the winning side, and Milan might well be looking for a new head coach. But Paulo Fonseca hopes the Rossoneri can put together their game plan to perfection this evening. We're up and running. Fofana. Pulisic. He's had a good start to the season already, the American. Pulisic running at Mkhitaryan. This is Tijani Reinders. And it's saved by Sommer. He just got enough on it to keep out Morata.
Yeah, and already AC Milan knocking to Inter doors. And all coming from Pulisic again. It's always in the middle where something is happening for AC Milan going forward. Here, Sommer, not the prettiest save.
Gabia. Asking for handball against Barella. Advantage played by Maurizio Mariani. Morata for Abraham, and now Pulisic. Nice football this from Milan. Pulisic might have to go himself. He does. Pulisic almost forced his way through. Pulisic driving through. Still Pulisic. He's got there and he scored. It is Milan who lead early in the derby this time. And after a brilliant start to the season, Christian Pulisic just keeps on delivering.
Yes, Patrick, this man is always making the difference for AC Milan. Last year, this season as well. Big games for big men. And Pulisic, again, he's been decisive for AC Milan after an absolutely brilliant start. After 10 minutes, driving the ball in between players, nobody can touch him. Can see here, don't know if they're blaming about an handball, but here, too soft. Acerbi, Pavard. Don't think there's anything on. And Pulisic scored a brilliant solo goal.
Good switch from Çalhanoğlu. If Dimarco can keep it in play, he can. Dimarco with the cross. This is Dumfries, and Lautaro Martinez just got underneath it.
Yeah, this is the big strike from their main striker. It's the first time the Inter is able to do what they always been doing lately with the Simone Inzaghi. Big switch of play for Dimarco. Great ball in.
Barella can try and switch it for Dimarco. It's exactly what he does. To good effect. Dimarco. Here's Lautaro Martinez. And now Dimarco! Inter level. It's one of their own. He'd scored in this fixture before in Saudi Arabia, but now he does it on his home ground. And just before the half-hour mark, the Nerazzurri strike back.
Same old Inter, Patrick. Big switch of play for the main man, Dimarco. Wonderful first touch pass towards his skipper. They might seem they lost the control of the ball, but somehow managed to pass for Dimash again. It was from a tight angle. He found the net, and it's showtime. Look here. Lautaro position is causing problems because Emerson Royal has to be tight. Here Tomori is too deep compared to all his other teammates on the back line. And then Dimarco from there cannot and doesn't miss. 1-1 in a fantastic derby.
And the concerning thing now for the Rossoneri will be that the goal has come from Dimarco. Inter still boasts August Player of the Month, Thuram, who we saw recognised before kickoff, and Lautaro Martinez. 8 goals in the derby. Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu. Here's Lautaro. Mkhitaryan tried to feed it through. Dimarco. Maignan watched it wide.
Coming from nowhere, this strike. Inter will appear from a foul on his skipper.
Fofana took a chance and lost the ball. He's caught Dumfries, advantage. Barella for Mkhitaryan. Still Mkhitaryan. He lets fly and the deflection takes it behind for a corner.
And I think probably, yes, Fofana will be booked by the referee. Waited too long with the ball in his feet and lost it.
Bastoni. Pavard. Dumfries. Afforded space here, Dumfries. Lautaro Martinez for Marcus Thuram. It's a fabulous save. Dimarco still there. And it will be a corner.
2 chances for Inter, 1 goal and 1 outstanding save by Mike Maignan. Here, good ball in.
And we saw it on the Dimarco equalizer. It went through Tomori's legs as well. Here's Çalhanoğlu. In by Dimarco. Thuram completely missed his header.
And this is a magnificent chance here. Plenty of celebrities.
Alessandro Matri and Marco Materazzi. Matri and Matrix is a bit of a pun there. And an Italian television presenter as well, Alessandro Catalan. Plenty more to come in the derby della Madonnina. Christian Pulisic gave Paulo Fonseca's side a super start inside 10 minutes, a wonderful solo goal. But then Federico Dimarco stepped up. It's his equaliser which has Inter on an even footing. And since then, the Nerazzurri have crept into the ascendancy here. At the break, at the Meazza, Inter 1, Milan 1. The Meazza, but he knows a draw might not necessarily be enough to keep him in situ with the Rossoneri. Lots of names are being touted to replace him. Several domestic options now. But so far, Milan are holding Inter, courtesy of an early goal from Pulisic, cancelled out by Dimarco. Great record in this fixture for Simone Inzaghi, trying to make it 7 wins on the spin in the derby della Madonnina. So far this season, Inter have drawn more games than they have won. And they start this second half in the derby level against Milan. What happens next, Manuel Pascali?
We don't know, Patrick. I'm sure both managers worked on what has not been working in the first half, especially Inter. We're gonna see. No, Simone Inzaghi is a master of that, assessing problems and try to solve them.
Won by Emerson Royal, cleverly done by Morata. That's Reinders for Fofana. Now Pulisic. No changes for the second half, incidentally. Emerson Royal with the cross. It's a good one too! And Sommer makes the save to keep out Rafael Leao. Still Emerson Royal, standing up across. Abraham attacked it. And Acerbi gets a free kick.
Not a bad start for AC Milan. Wonderful ball in by Emerson Royal. And this is a ball header, maybe to central.
Sommer at full stretch to keep out Rafael Leao, who did score twice in a derby in the past. That was the first derby after Milan were champions. A 3-2 victory when he really turned on the star. We've not seen something similar since from him in this fixture. Sommer with a huge mistake there, and Abraham wants a penalty. The assistant is holding fire. Pavard, good ball for Thuram. Dumfries on the move. Thuram's cross. Dimarco winding up. Now Çalhanoğlu, easily gathered by Maignan. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu wanted it to feet, the ball didn't come. Bastoni, nice give and go, lovely football this. Dimarco, great challenge from Gabia.
Wonderful challenge by Gabia.
Inter turning up the heat. Çalhanoğlu with the corner. That's Thuram waiting. Well played, Maignan.
Brilliant by Mike Maignan. Bossing his area.
Rafael Leao, that's better. Fofana, back towards Rafael Leao. He's away from Pavard. Rafael Leao coming inside. And Reinders, good save, Sommer.
Wonderful save by Sommer, because the shot has been deflected, but this man, like a spider, saved it.
Theo Hernandez takes the corner. Lautaro Martinez took a chance, he's given away a penalty. The Inter skipper has handled, and Milan have the chance from 12 yards to retake the lead in the derby.
Drama here in San Siro. Surely we're gonna have a look.
Lautaro leant into it, it caught his shoulder. Inter already wanted Milan's opening goal to be disallowed because of a touch from Christian Pulisic. That was as much shoulder as it was forearm. This appears to be the identical part of the anatomy. Lautaro was confident. Maurizio Mariani has been summoned to the pitchside monitor by Alejandro Di Paolo. It takes just a couple of looks to see the error of his ways, and the penalty does not stand. And Inter say justice is served. Lautaro now unhappy that the referee couldn't spot it live.
Yeah, correct decision by the VAR.
Barella. Again, time and space for Bastoni. That's a better ball, Lautaro Martinez. Saved by Maignan. Dimarco now. Milan wanted a flag, it didn't come. Still no goal for Lautaro this season.
Brilliant strike, by the way, first touch strike.
Good footwork from Tijani Reinders. Abraham was interested momentarily. Emerson Royale. Morata appeared to have run offside. Inter want the flag. Morata reluctantly crosses. Here's Rafael Leao. Not sure it would have counted. Bastoni. Clever dummy from Lautaro Martinez. Here he is again. Gabia got in there well. Reinders meantime for Morata, and now Tammy Abraham. Acerbi trying to hold him. Abraham for Rafael Leao, and there's Sommer again. Not for the first time this evening.
Brilliant by Sommer. Wonderful save.
Emerson Royale, Reinders with the disguise. This is Tammy Abraham, who's missed.
That's the chance the AC Milan could regret.
Loftus-Cheek, options away to his left. Loftus-Cheek with the cross, given away by Fratesi. This is Emerson, and Abraham didn't really connect. Abraham again, that's a good ball. Rafael Leao. Okafor snatched at it. Reinders sends it in, great ball, and Matteo Gabia has scored for Milan. We saw him down with cramp, but the set piece is all important for the Rossoneri. And with just 2 minutes remaining, Gabia might have kept Fonseca in a job.
Football is so beautiful. From a non-sung hero, Gabia with a fantastic performance.
Dimarco. Zielinski. Dimarco's cross, there's a free header for Darmian. Along by Pavard, the 6 minutes are up. Thuram wins the flick on, away by Emerson Royale. Milan want the full-time whistle. There's still time for a third, 2 against 1 here. Chukwueze with Okafor in support. Chukwueze, Okafor, he's missed. They should have killed off the game, they haven't. After 2 years, Milan win the derby. 6 straight defeats give way to victory for Paulo Fonseca, and the first time of asking in the Derby della Madonnina. Reinders teeing up Gabia for the winner. Milan spurned several opportunities, but in the end the scoreline reflects their dominance tonight. Simone Inzaghi's Inter for once outplayed, and Paulo Fonseca has given his job prospects a huge boost. He's given Milan's season a real lift. It ends at San Siro. Inter 1, Milan 2.